Sorry about the delay, guys. The Yinzer Pro Baseball Championship Game 1 is underway. Wolfpac at Killer Bees. We currently have Jacob Bockley hitting at the plate right now, and Brett Smith at first. That ball is hit up. Trey Hunt's going after it and caught. Two outs now as Slayton Vaughn comes up to the plate. See if he can get it done for the Wolfpac right here. That ball is hit deep. No. Caught in trouble. And ball's caught by Tyler Reese at short. And that ends the half. If you're just tuning in, the Wolfpac recently beat the Road Warrior Black Sox in a 7-7 game, walked it off on bases loaded. As Ken Williams is the Game 1 starter for the Wolfpac. Playing today's defense, defending Ken Williams today, we have Brett Smith in left field, Cody Lovejoy in center, Joe Impaduglia in right. At first, we have Slayton Vaughn. At second base, we have Mark Demko. At shortstop, Jesus Salcedo. And at third, Joe Torre. And catching behind the plate is Alvarado. That is your defensive lineup for the Wolfpac. Leading off for your home Killer Bees for this Game 1 championship is Derek Reddy. Derek Reddy recently with the Wild Things and later on throughout the season got picked up by the Lexington Legends. And is now going to finish up here with Cole Bombalis, the manager for the Killer Bees. Ken Williams sets, throw the pitch, ball one. Comes set, throws the pitch. That is strike one. Ken Williams comes set, throws the pitch. And ball just a bit inside as that comes to count now to 2-1. Derek Reddy, a very fast player. You have to be careful. Anything hitting the ground, you got to make sure you get the play down. And ball hit, gets through. Derek Reddy safely at first. As the two-hole hitter, Darren Love, comes up the bat. Ken Williams comes set, throws a pitch, ball up for ball one. Strike one, evens the count at 1-1. Got to keep an eye on that Derek Reddy at first as Ken Williams takes his time to hold the baseball. As he comes set, makes the throw, and ball hit foul as the count is now 1-2 for Darren Love. Ken Williams finish up the game against the Road Warriors as he starts this game. Ball just a bit up as the count is now even at 2-2 with no outs. Ball's hit foul toward the right side. Count stays even at 2-2. Ball's hit pretty deep. Cody Lovejoy goes back, makes the play. Derek Reddy goes back to first as he does not tag up for that ball. There's one out now. As we have number 25 coming up, Tyler Reese, who was recently with the Washington Wild Things as well earlier this season and played for the New Jersey Jackals as well. A big at-bat here for him to go ahead and get Derek Reddy as close as he can into scoring position or to get ahead this half. As Ken Williams comes set. Takes a step, gives him a look at first. Comes set, throws a pitch. As that ball is just a bit up, as the count goes to 1-0 for Tyler Reese. Ken Williams comes set, throws the ball. And that ball is headed to right field toward Impaduglia, makes the play. Derek Reddy comes back to first as Ken Williams limits that. In doing so, you have a dangerous hitter by the name of Josh Goulet for the Killer Bees. As Ken Williams takes a second. Throws a pitch and strike one. If you're tuning in here, this is game one of the Yinzer Pro Baseball as Josh Goulet swings at a ball for 0-2. As the count now is 0-2, there are currently 2 outs with Derek Reddy at first. As I was saying earlier, the Wolfpac just recently beat the Road Warriors to clinch this Game 1 championship with the Killer Bees as the ball's just a bit low as the count now is 1-2 for Josh Goulet. Ken Williams comes set. Good hold. Ball just a bit low. As the count is now even at 2-2. Currently on deck is Ryan Royal, a power hitter, possibly the current leader in the Yinzer baseball with home runs. Ball's hit up and deep toward left field. Looks like it's in trouble as the ball is hit out of bounds and that ball is foul. The count stays even at 2-2 with 2 outs as Goulet walks back to make some damage here. Or if Ken Williams does his job and gets out of this half for the first inning. Ken Williams on the mound, comes set. Goes the pitch. That ball's hit. Oh! That ball's Slayton Vaughn makes the play at first as that ends the inning. The Wolfpack survives on 1 hit and leaving a runner stranded. Starting on the mound for the home Killer Bees for this Game 1 championship is J.J. Brzezinski as Joan Paduglia comes to the plate, start off this inning. As that is called for ball strike 1. Down, Derek Grady makes the play. And he recovers as that ball makes the play at first with the first out of the inning. As coming up now in the second spot as Joe Torre comes up for the Wolfpack. As Brzezinski comes set. Ball just a bit up and in. As the count now is 1-0 for Joel Torre. Ball fouled off for 1-1. Your defensive lineup for the Killer Bees: Cooper Edwards behind the plate. We have Ryan Royal at first, Derek Reddy at second, Tyler Reese at short, Trey Hunt at third. As the ball is 1-2, as Joe Torre swings and misses at the ball. That is your defensive alignment for the infield. As we go to the outfield, in left field, we have Goulet. In center, we have Jacob Alvarado. As that ball is hit foul, the count stays at 1-2. And at right, is Darren Love. That is your defensive alignment for the Killer Bees in this Game 1 championship. As that ball comes set, hits Joe Torre for a hit by pitch as he goes to first base on that. And now coming up to play is Anthony Alvarado, the catcher for the Wolfpac. As the count now is 0-1. On an off-speed pitch there, fouled off. The count goes now to 0-2 on Alvarado. As Brzezinski comes and throws a pitch as it hits the outside corner for strike 3. With that being said, we have Jesus Salcedo coming up to the plate. As the last pitch, he repeats that same pitch again for this first pitch of the at-bat for strike 1 in the outside corner. Comes set, throws the pitch. Ball hit foul for strike 2 on Salcedo. If you're just tuning in at the Yinzer Pro Baseball Championship for Game 1, the Killer Bees are playing the Wolfpac as the Wolfpac beat the Road Warriors in the Game 1 playoff game. And Salcedo swings and misses on that ball as a strike 3 to end the inning. To end the half, excuse me. As the half ends, we are hitless for the Wolfpac still. As Ken Williams comes back to see if he can match Brzezinski this half. Starting this half of the inning, Ken Williams faces Ryan Rowe. As the ball is hit far and deep, looks like it has room, and man, that ball is gone. Moonshot by your home run leader, Ryan Royal. As the Killer Bees are up by 1 with a monster slam by Ryan Rowe. Ken Williams comes set and throws a pitch for strike 1 on Nick Dabrowski. As Ken Williams comes set, throws a pitch. Ball just a bit inside on Dabrowski. Evens the count at 1-1. The utility infielder, Dabrowski, 1-1 on the pitch. The ball's hit foul and it's out of play. As that ball comes a bit close to up here. As the count is now 1-2 for Dabrowski. Ball just a bit up as the count is now even at 2-2 for Dabrowski as Ken Williams comes set. And he throws the pitch on this 2-2 count. Ball just a bit up on an off-speed pitch. As the count is now full for Dabrowski. Hard hit ball toward left field. Brett Smith. What a play by Brett Smith as he dives for that ball. Almost near the wall. As Ken Williams, grateful for that play. What a play by Brett Smith, as there is now 1 out in the inning. As Trey Hunt comes up the bat. As the count is now 1-0. As currently former teammates Trey Hunt and Ken Williams were with the Brilliant Sox as they were eliminated from playoffs. Currently facing each other in the championship game as Trey Hunt swings and misses for the count now at 1-1. As Ken Williams comes set, steps off the plate. Comes back, comes set, throws a pitch to Trey Hunt. Ball hit fouled as the count is now 1-2. Key players from the Brilliants that were recently eliminated from playoffs contention many games ago. And now currently facing each other in the championship as they try their best to win it all for their team now. As Ken Williams comes set, throws the pitch. And that ball is hit towards center. Cody Lovejoy looks like he has it, and he has controlled the ball for out number 2. As Trey Hunt flies out. The batter now at the plate, Cooper Edwards. Cooper Edwards, who has been with the Killer Bees throughout this whole season, as Ken Williams comes set, throws a pitch, and ball just a bit up. Misses the catcher for ball 1. Ball inside. As the count now is 2-0. Ball hit long and foul for a long strike 1. As the count now is 2-1 for Cooper Edwards. That's Ken Williams. Looks for something to make him ground out or strike out on these next two at-bats, these next two swings. As Ken Williams takes a sign, comes set, throws the pitch, swings and misses. The count is even now at 2-2 with 2 outs this half. As Ryan Rowe earlier hit a home run solo shot over the flag in left field. Ball just a bit inside. As the count now is full with 2 outs this half. As Cooper Edwards finds a way on. Ken Williams comes set, throws a pitch as Cooper Edwards comes to first on the ball. With that being said, Jacob Alvarado, the speedy left-handed hitter in center field today. As there's a shift currently on Alvarado with the ball being pitched for strike one. Ken Williams comes set. Throws the pitch. Ball's hit. Ken Williams tries to beat out the throw, and he's out. With a bang-bang play where Jake Alvarado feels like he was there before him. The play is now called. As that ends the inning. As the Killer Bees are up by 1 with a solo shot by Ryan Royal. As Brzezinski comes back up for this 3rd inning, as Julius Perrier comes to warming up as the catcher comes up. As the pitcher for the Killer Bees is warming up for this half of the inning, there is movement out in the Wolfpac bullpen as Matt Colon starts moving around and throws a few pitches, depending on the situation coming in this next half. Starting off this half of the inning, Mark Demko, the left-handed hitter, second baseman for the Wolfpac, in this Game 1 championship of the Yinzer Pro Baseball, as that ball is ways outside for ball 1. As the ball is bunted, Trey Hunt makes the play, and Demko is safe at first on a great bunt. With that being said, Brett Smith up to the plate as Demko is at first. On a bump for a base hit as Brzezinski comes set, throws the pitch. Ground ball to Trey Hunt, turns around, throws it in there, Gritty, and he makes the play at first for 2 outs for a double play. Great hustle from Brett Smith, but not enough as that ball was a double play. As a dangerous Cody Lovejoy recently with the Fargo team in Canada series. Comes back with the Wolfpac with the count now at 1-0. Lovejoy looks at the pitch. 4. Ball 2 as the count is now 2-0. Fouled off for strike 1. Looks like the catcher, Cooper Edwards, got nicked by the baseball, possibly, as they give time to let him recover from that. And it seems Edwards is all good as Brzezinski comes back on the mound with the count now at 2-1 for Cody Lovejoy. As he swings and misses, the count is even now at 2-2. As Brzezinski from the winds up, comes set, throws a pitch, ball is hit, goes through Derek Reddy as the ball is down for a hit for Lovejoy. As there are 2 outs in this half of the inning with Jacob Bockley, another key brilliance player from the trade, who is down with this Wolfpac for the championship of Game 1. As that ball just up by a little, the count now is 1-0 for Jacob Bockley. Count now 2-0. With the speedy Cody Lovejoy at first, keeping an eye on him, seeing what he does here. As Lovejoy takes a good lead. Ball just a bit inside for ball 3. Currently on deck is Slayton Vaughn, as that ball is called a strike. Hits the outside corner for Jacob Bockley, which makes the count now at 3-1. Bockley also with the Canadian. Oh, as Lovejoy takes the ball, takes the base at second. Regardless, that is ball 4, as the bases are now 1 and 2 with Slayton, the power Slayton Vaughn, coming up to the plate, as there's going to have a bit of cheddar on the mound. As a possible game plan is set for the power hitting Slayton Vaughn. As Brzezinski comes set, throws a pitch for strike 1. As the Wolfpac have 2 outs in this half, to see if they can cause some damage and even the game up or get ahead. As Berlinski comes set, throws a pitch. Slayton ball fouls it off for strike two. That throws a pitch. That ball is fouled off for Slayton Vaughn as the count stays at 0-2. Currently 2 outs this half with Buckley at first and Cody Lovejoy at second, as they were both recently in the American Association with Fargo in the Canadian Series. This Berlinski comes set, throws the pitch, and swings and misses for strike three to end the half. As the Wolfpac strands two on 2 hits and no runs. As Matt Colon comes up to pitch this half of the inning, as that'll be it for Ken Williams on the day. Matt Colon, a sidearm pitcher for the Wolfpac, has done tremendous throughout this whole season to help him out as he gets set for this half. Starting off this half of the inning, a new pitcher for the Wolfpac, the sidearm Matt Colon for the Wolfpac, as Derek Reddy comes up the plate to face him for the Killer Bees. As this half of the inning goes on, as Matt Colon comes set, throws the pitch, goes for a bunt, and misses for strike one. Matt Colon throws the ball up and makes Derek Reddy pops up to Mark Demko for the first out of the half. With 1 out this inning, Darren Love comes up to the plate as Matt Colon comes set. Ball is pitched toward Joe Torre, but ball is foul for strike one. Matt Colon set, throws the ball. Love grounds out to Saucedo. Saucedo makes the play at first for out number 2. Sorry for the delay, guys. Up now to bat, Tyler Reese. Facing Matt Cologne with 2 outs this half. See if he can get on her, do some damage. As Matt Cologne comes set, throws a pitch. And caught for strike one. Matt Cologne giving a pitch. Comes set, throws a pitch. Ball just spit outside and down. Count is even now at 1-1. Currently 2 outs this half. As Tyler Reese tries to stay alive for this half of the inning. With Goulet currently on deck. As that ball is pitched, Tyler Reese swings and misses. As the count is now 1-2. As Matt Cologne giving a pitch. Comes set. Makes the pitch. Ball is hit foul. Staying fair. That ball is foul. The count stays at 1-2. Reese comes back, gets in the plate. Matt Cologne gets the pitch. Comes set. As he throws a pitch, that ball swing and fouled off as the count stays at 1-2 for Tyler Reese. Tyler Reese doing his best to stay alive this half of the inning so they can get into the heart of the lineup for the Killer Bees in this Game 1 championship for the Yinzer Pro Baseball Confederacy. As Matt Cologne comes set, throws the pitch. Ball just a bit inside. That's the count is now even at 2-2. Currently 2 outs this inning. With Matt Cologne coming set, throws the pitch. Ball is hit. Down the line, foul. As he's staying alive for the Killer Bees, trying to get on anyway as he's dragging this at bat, which is causing a bit of trouble for Cologne as he comes set. Throws a pitch. And just a bit outside for Cologne as the count is now full. Quality at bat for Tyler Reese this half of the inning. As Matt Cologne gets the pitch, comes set, throws the pitch. That ball is fouled. Tyler Reese staying alive this half of the inning. Doing everything he can to get on. That's only if Matt Cologne has the pitch and as he steps off. As Matt Cologne gets the call. Gets the pitch, comes set. Throws the ball, and the ball is fouled off once again for Tyler Reese as he is surviving and extending this at bat as much as he can. Racking up the pitch count for Matt Cologne, which gives him more pitches to see for these Killer Bees. As Goulet is on deck currently. The count's still full for Tyler Reese. Currently 2 outs. As Cologne comes set, throws a pitch, and the ball just a bit outside. As Reese wins this long at bat and does his job. As he heads to first on a walk from Cologne. As Goulet comes up the bat, Goulet also earlier this year went to Canada for a Canadian series for Sioux City as he comes up to bat for the Killer Bees. Colon comes set, throws the pitch. As that ball is called a strike. As the count is now 0-1 with Tyler Reese at first. 2 outs in this half of the inning as Colon comes set. Throws the ball just a bit outside. Anthony saves that ball, preventing Reese from pushing forward to second base. As Colon gets the pitch. Comes set. Throws the ball. Ball hit down. Salcedo throws it to first. And Goulet grounds out to end this half of the inning. As the Killer Bees score none for this half of the inning on Colon. As we now head into the top of the 4th inning for the Wolfpac as they try to tie up this game off the starting pitcher, Krasinski. As we are back for the top 4th of the inning, Krasinski's still in as he has been holding the Wolfpac down to only 2 hits. As the power-hitting, dangerous left-handed hitter Joe Impaduglia. As Krasinski comes set, throws the ball, and called for strike 1. Count is now even at 1-1. Hard hit ball, hit foul. As in Paduglia fouls off with the count now at 1-2. As he comes back, Impaduglia currently leads the league in walks at 55. As Krasinski comes set, throws the ball. That ball is hit hard, hit deep. But Alvarado in center makes the play. As Impaduglia flies out for the first out of the inning. Bringing up Joe Torre up to the plate. Brzezinski comes set, throws the ball. Up and in just a little bit for Torrey, as count is 1-0 for this half of the inning. As Brzezinski evens up the count at 1-1. Ball is hit toward Reddy at second, and he grounds out for the second out of the inning. As Anthony Alvarez comes up to the plate with 2 outs. Trying to limit the quick inning for Brzezinski, as he has been doing his job up on the plate, on the mound, as that is strike 1. For the first pitch of this at-bat. Brzezinski throws the ball, and then the ball is a bit low. As the count is now even for Anthony Alvarez at 1-1. Currently 2 outs as Joe Paduglia flies out and Joe Torrey grounds out the second, as that ball is a bit inside, almost hit Alvarez for ball 2. Count is now at 2-1. As the Wolfpac looking to make a run right here for this half of the inning, as Alvarez fouls off to make the count even at 2-2. Alvarez is a solid catcher behind the plate, as he almost hit there once again for the count now. Full for the Wolfpac catcher, as there's 2 outs this inning. And Brzezinski comes set, throws the ball from the windup, and the ball is hit foul. Looks like it's playable. Royal goes for it, and he misses, as Alvarez is giving new life. As the count stays full, and sees if Alvarez can take advantage of this new opportunity, this at-bat. Brzezinski from the windup. Ball is hit foul, as that ball comes up to us in the booth. Anthony full count now, as Brzezinski from the windup throws a ball. And as Anthony wins this at-bat, he rounds first, but he makes a subtle stop there. As he gets a hit for the Wolfpac. With that being said, Salcedo coming up to the plate, trying to extend this inning for the Wolfpac, as they are behind by 1 run. As Brzezinski comes set from the stretch, and that ball is caught. Strike 1. As Anthony gets a good lead at first. That ball, wanted to go for a bunt, but pulls off for a called ball. As the count now is even at 1-1. Anthony gets a bigger lead at first. Comes set. And Salcedo grounds out. Trey Hunt makes the snag, and he makes the play at first. What a play by Trey Hunt. Limits the damage, as Anthony Alvarez could have taken third on that. As Colon comes in for this 4th half of the inning, doing what he can to limit runs for the Wolfpac in this Game 1 championship. So that half of the inning, the Wolfpac do not score, leaving a runner stranded on 1 hit for this half of the inning. As this half of the inning is underway, Ryan Royal in the second inning hits a home run as that Royal is hit by pitch. As Colon hits the first batter of the inning. That brings up Nick Dabrowski. Up to the plate, Colon comes set, throws the pitch. Is that a strike one? Colon comes set, throws the ball. As that ball is called, a strike. For 0-2 for the batter, Dabrowski. As Trey Hunt is on deck. Colon comes set. Holds the runner, throws the pitch. As that ball just a bit low. As the count now is 1-2 with Royal at first. Colon gets the call. Comes set, throws the pitch. As that ball just a bit inside as the count is now even at 2-2. Oh. Excuse me. 1-2. Forgive me. As Dabrowski hits that ball through the hole between second and first as that ball is hit. As the runners are now at first and second with Trey Hunt coming up to the plate. Colon comes set. Takes the runner, gives him a look, throws the ball inside, almost hitting the hitter. As that ball is now 1-0. Colon comes set, throws a pitch, fouled off as the count is now even at 1-1. As Colon throws that pitch and Trey Hunt fouls off. Hard hit for a long strike as the count is now 1-2. As Colon still from the stretch, trying to make this Killer Bees lineup limit the damage as much as possible. As he comes set, throws the pitch, and that ball is hit. Down for a hit as Impaduglia comes set, throws the ball. And Ryan Royal is held at third base as Trey Hunt hits forward. The base is loaded now with Cooper Edwards up to the plate. As Colon's still on the mound. Escalon gets the call, comes set, and throws a pitch. 4-1 as that ball breaks inside just a little bit. There are currently no outs this half of the inning as the bases are loaded on Matt Colon. As that ball is hit foul with the count even out at 1-1. Colon comes set. Alvarado saves a possible run by sliding out to the outside. As the count is now 2-1 for this half of the inning. As Colon comes set, throws the ball fouled off. As there is some movement in the Wolfpac bullpen as Kelsey Whitmore starts throwing the ball a little bit, preparing for this possible bases loaded situation. As Colon comes set, throws the ball, and that ball is fouled off as the count stays at 2-2. With Cooper Edwards still during this at-bat as Jake Alvarado is up on deck. As Colon comes set, throws his pitch, and this ball is hit, fouled off, long strike for Colon. As this at-bat, Cooper Edwards is doing his best to survive and trying to do as much damage as possible to help out this Killer Bees in this Game 1 championship for the Yinzer Pro Baseball Confederacy. Thank you guys for tuning in. As Colon throws the ball, swings and misses. Cooper Edwards strikes out on that pitch. As there is now 1 out this half of the inning with Jake Alvarado coming up. Colon looking to shut down this Killer Bees half of the inning. As he gets the call, steps off the plate. Gives him a second. Colon back on. Gets the call. Comes set. And he throws the ball just a bit inside, low and away for ball 1. Low and in, excuse me. As Colon comes set. Ball's pitched. Low and in once and again. As there is some chatter on the mound, as there is time taken. Possibly given time for the current arm in the bullpen, Kelsey Whitmore. With the end of the mound visit, the count is still 2-0 for Jake Alvarado as Colon comes set, throws a pitch, ground ball. Looks like a run will score. And no, the ball is hit toward Mark Demko, makes a great play. Throws the ball home and prevents the run from scoring as the bases stay loaded with 2 outs. What a play by Mark Demko. Colon does a quick stop and roll as he tries to get out of the way for Demko to make that play. What an amazing play by Mark Demko. With that being said, Derek Reddy up to the plate as Colon throws the ball just a bit inside for ball 1 this half of the inning. Colon gets the call, comes set. Throws the pitch as that ball is just a bit low as the count is now 2-0 for this half of the inning for Derek Reddy. With the bases loaded, there seems to be a slight change in the Wolfpac bullpen as once more another sidearm guy as Colon throws forward ball. As Owen Wraith is getting loose in the bullpen for the Wolfpac. And ball is called strike for 3-1 this half of the inning. Colon doing what he can to help out this Wolfpac team. As he comes set, throws the pitch. Ball is down for a hit. As not 1, 2, 3 runs by Derek Reddy. Wow, what a clutch swing as he doubles off, as there is call time. What a clutch hit by Derek Reddy. As 3-run score this inning. Which now brings the lead up to 4-0 for this inning as the Killer Bees are up. With Darren Love coming up to the plate. Darren Love fouls off for strike one. Darren Love prepares for Colon. That's Colon. Gets the call for the pitch. Comes set. Throws the pitch. Ball is hit. Long foul ball toward the right field side. As that is out of play. For strike two. Colon comes set. Gets the call. And the ball just a bit inside. Hits the batter. Never mind, foul off his bat. Colon another opportunity here to get out of this inning. As he comes set. Colon throws the pitch. Ball just a bit up and in. And his count is now 1-2. For Darren Love, the right fielder for the Killer Bees. And it's Game 1 championship of the Yinzer Pro Baseball Confederacy. As Colon throws the ball and Love makes the play. There is a throw down and Alvarado. Wow, what a situation. Darren Love makes a great hit, brings in Derek Reddy. Derek Reddy comes around to first, comes around third, scores as Darren Love rounds first, goes to second. Not in time, Alvarez. As Love is there at second, fourth. Another hit and the run for the Killer Bees as they are extending their lead. Doing as much as they can, give a good lead for Krasinski. As Tyler Reese comes up to the plate. As there's another mound visit. As there is a change in the pitchers, as that will be the end of the day for Matt Colon. As Owen Reed comes in to get out of this inning. If you're just now tuning in, we are here at the Yinzer Pro Baseball Confederacy for Game 1 of this championship. The Wolfpac faced the Killer Bees. As the Wolfpac won against the Road Warrior Black Sox earlier today, they ended up walking it off as they come back on a 7-0 no-hitter in the 6th. They come back to win it. As here they are trying to get out of this half of the inning to get back in to cause some damage to the dangerous Krasinski, as he has been doing as much as he can, limiting the Wolfpac down to 3 hits as Owen warms up on the mound. Owen Reed now on the mound for the Wolfpac. Comes on and comes set. As the ball is pitched, 4. Ball 1 against Tyler Reese. Earlier, Derek Reddy drives in all 3 runs, and he clears the bases as he lands on second. But with that being said, ball is called a strike as the count is now even for 1-1. And Darren Loves does his job and bringing in Derek Reddy, as he is currently now at second base as Owen Reed gets the call. Comes set, throws the ball, and the ball is up and away. As the count is now 2-1 with 2 outs against Tyler Reese. If you're tuning in, the score is currently 5-0. Killer Bees are up 5-0. Sorry about that. In this Game 1 championship of the Yinzer Pro Baseball Confederacy. On Reed comes set, throws a pitch to Alvarado, and the ball is hit inside. And it looks like it hits Tyler Reese. As Darren Love moves over to third base on the pass ball. With Goulet coming up to the plate. If you are tuning in, the Killer Bees currently take the lead 5-0 against the Wolfpac in this Game 1. As Reed comes set, throws a pitch. Off the bat, fouled off on a defensive swing for Goulet. As the count is now 0-1. Tyler Reese takes second base as that pitch is called a ball to even up the count at 1-1. As Goulet hits his ball strong and deep off the wall, as Brett Smith has to go back and get it, and he gets the ball in. Goulet hits a double. And brings in 2 runs this inning, as the Killer Bees are causing a lot of damage this half. As the score is now 7-0 for the Killer Bees against the Wolfpac, and it's Game 1. As Ryan Royale in the second inning hits a power home run as he fouls off this ball toward right field. As the count is now 0-1 for Owen Reed. We appreciate everyone tuning in throughout this whole season, supporting these players. As the ball is hit foul for Royal, as the count is now 0-2. As there's some movement in the Wolfpac bullpen, looks as if Eric Johnson, the knuckleballer, getting warmed up. As Reed comes set, throws a pitch, and he gets out of the inning for strike 3. As the Killer Bees cause some damage this half of the inning for the 4th, as they score 6. Giving them their total lead to 7-0 against the Wolfpac. As Przinski still doing everything he can to limit the Wolfpac down to 3 runs as he comes up this half of the inning. And it seems today is Ryan Rowe's birthday. What a birthday, having to hit a home run. Especially on your birthday, as Brzezinski comes from the windup, throws a pitch against Mark Demko, leading off this half of the inning. As that ball is called a strike for 0-1. As the count now even, 1-1 for Demko. As Brzezinski from the windup throws a pitch, Mark Demko fouls it off out of play for 1-2 this half of the inning. If you're just now tuning in, the Killer Bees lead this game 7-0 against the Wolfpac in this game 1. As Brzezinski from the windup facing Mark Demko, 1-2 on the count. As he throws a pitch, as that ball makes it through, as Mark Demko rounds first, as he shuffles down. As that gives him another hit. Bringing up Brett Smith this half of the inning. Brett Smith key in extending at bats against the Road Warriors, which led them to this game 1 against the Killer Bees. See what he does here. As that ball is called a strike for 0-1. As we are in the top of the 5th inning, as Brzezinski from the stretch, ball inside. As the count is now even for Brett Smith for 1-1, as there are no outs and a runner on first. As Brzezinski makes a pickoff attempt toward first base against Mark Demko, called safe as he takes a lead. Extends it just a little bit as Brzezinski from the stretch. And that is called a strike for Brett Smith. As the count is now 1-2 with Mark Demko at first. Brzezinski from the stretch. Ball is hit. Terrell throws it a second. And Reese makes the play. Gets the out. Demko out. But leaves the speedy runner Brett Smith at first. As the dangerous Cody Lovejoy comes up to the plate. Cody Lovejoy, a dangerous batter if you do not pitch correctly to him. As Brzezinski comes set from the stretch. That ball hit hard, straight to Trey Hunt as that ball is lined out for Cody Lovejoy, as Trey Hunt makes an attempt to get Brett Smith out at first, but is not in time. As there is now 2 outs this half of the inning. bringing up Jacob Buckley. Brzezinski comes set from the stretch with Brett Smith at first. That ball is caught. A ball outside for Buckley. As he steps back into the box with 2 outs with Brett Smith at first, seeing if he can push him over. With Brzezinski comes set, and that ball inside with the count now at 2-0. Brzezinski comes set from the stretch. Ball's pitched. Buckley fouls it off toward left field. Out of play. As the count is now 2-1. Killer Bees currently lead 7-0 against his Wolfpac, as Brzezinski has been lights out this game as he continues to minimize everything he can for this Killer Bees in this Game 1 championship. As he comes set from the stretch. And that ball is hit straight to center as that ball hits the ground to Alvarado in center. As Buckley, in doing so, comes the first as there are runners now at first and second. First, the towering Slayton Vaughn. Seeing what he does here as Brzezinski comes set. And that ball is called a ball. Brzezinski from the stretch. Facing Slayton Vaughn with the count 1-0 from the stretch. And he comes set. Takes a look. Ball's off-speed pitched on Vaughn. Gets him off balance as the count is now even at 1-1. Brzezinski comes set from the stretch as Vaughn faces that ball, swings and misses for 1-2. As Vaughn is a slight bit antsy, trying to do what he can to help out this Wolfpac, as they have not scored a run throughout the 4th inning, as they are here in the top of the 5th. As Brzezinski comes set from the stretch, gives the runner a look at second, and hard hit ground ball to Trey Hunt. Trey Hunt makes the play at first, as Royale takes it there for out number 3. As the Wolfpac leave 2 runners stranded on 2 hits, as they try to do as much as they can to score a run. They have had some trouble. As Eric Johnson, the new pitcher for the Wolfpac, comes up to the mound, the knuckleballer, Eric Johnson. As the bottom fifth of the inning is underway, Eric Johnson faces the DH, Nick Dabrowski. As from the windup, Eric Johnson, the knuckleballer, throws the ball inside for Dabrowski. As the count is now 1-0. Comes from the windup, throws a pitch. Ball is fouled off. As the count is now even at 1-1 for the DH, Dabrowski. Dabrowski takes a second. Steps into the box as Eric Johnson from the windup gets the call. From the windup, throws the pitch. As that ball hits the runner, the DH Dabrowski, as he heads to first on the 8-ball pitch. Bringing up Trey Hunt, previously making the last play of the last half of the inning. As he drove in a run earlier in the parade in the 4th inning. As Eric Johnson from the stretch throws a pitch for strike one. Eric Johnson from the stretch takes a look at the first base as Trey Hunt swings and misses for strike two. The knuckleballer, Eric Johnson from the stretch, comes set. Pulls the runner, gives him a look. Trey Hunt fouls off. The pitch toward right field as that is out of play, which keeps the count at 0-2 with no outs this half of the inning. Then Dabrowski gets a good lead at first. And that ball down for a hit as Impaduglia gets the ball, throws it in towards Salcedo as the bases are now runners at first and second base with Cooper Edwards coming up to the plate. That brings the Killer Bees hit total to 8 as they are up 7-0 against the Wolfpac in this game 1 of the Yinzer Pro Baseball as Eric Johnson from the stretch throws a pitch called strike one for Edwards. The Killer Bees are setting the tone for this playoff championship run as they led the regular season off. As Cooper Edwards throws a pitch toward Sorry about that, guys. As Cooper Edwards hits a weak hit towards Salcedo. Salcedo catches it, drops the ball. As he gets the out, makes up, and throws it to Joe Torre at third base. Tries to get the guy at second, but he does not make it in time as there is now 1 out this half of the inning. As Johnson, the knuckleballer, facing Alvarado, as that ball is caught a strike for 0-1. Johnson comes set. As he misses just a bit outside, as Alvarado is a great framework right there. As the count is now even at 1-1 with 1 out, as there are runners at first and second base for the Killer Bees. As Johnson comes set, hits the ball toward Demko. Demko sliding play. Stop. Salcedo makes the play at second, giving them 2 outs, but does not in time off the baseline. As Vaughn makes a defensive play protecting that baseball from advancing the runners. As there are now 2 outs this inning, as they give an intentional walk toward Derek Reddy, as the bases now stay loaded once again. As Darren Love is a new batter this half of the inning. As Darren Love at the plate can almost end this game with one swing, as that is called. Strike one for the knuckleballer Eric Johnson. Darren Love can completely blow this game wide open with one swing of the bat. As Johnson from the stretch. Alvarado is a great framework just a bit outside for ball one, as the count is now even with 2 outs this half of the inning with the bases loaded. Johnson comes set from the stretch. Ball is pitched. Love swings and misses on the knuckleballer, as the count is now 1-2 this half of the inning. Love in the batter's box. Johnson comes set from the stretch, as ball looks like it's a bit up and away, as the count is now even at 2-2 with 2 outs this half of the inning. There, Love at the plate. Johnson from the stretch. Ball is hit, fouled, and that is out of play, as the count stays even at 2-2. Aaron Love staying alive this half of the inning, facing Eric Johnson, the knuckleballer, as the bases are loaded with the Killer Reese up 7-0 against the Wolfpac in this Game 1 championship. As Johnson comes set, throws a pitch, and ball outside as Alvarado saves that ball, as the count is now full with 2 outs. Johnson seeing what he does here, as he faces Darren Love with this extended at-bat, as the ball is pitched and the ball is up. As that brings the lead now to 8-0 for the Killer Bees. As Tyler Reese comes up to the plate. Tyler Reese earlier this game doing his job, starting off the 6-run rally in the 4th. And he comes up the deck and he almost hits the batter. Eric Johnson does, which brings the count to one ball, no strikes, with 2 outs this half of the inning, as the Wolfpac are trying to survive and doing as much as they can to get out of this inning. As Johnson throws the pitch inside, brings the count to 2 balls, no strikes against Tyler Reese. Johnson, Tyler Reese holds off on a swing, but that is caught a strike regardless, as the count is now 2-1. Eric Johnson from the stretch comes set, throws the pitch. Ball is up for Johnson, as that the count is now 3-1 with the bases loaded. Johnson needed to pound his zone to prevent another run from walking in, as Tyler Reese is at the plate. Johnson comes set, throws the pitch. Ball is called a strike, as the count is full now. The count full, bases loaded, 2 outs. Tyler Reese at the plate, seeing what he does here, as Johnson tries to limit down the damage, as he comes set, and the ball for Eric Johnson, as Reese holds back, and that ball scores another run with Jake Alvarado coming in. With Josh Goulet coming up to the plate, which brings now the lead for the Killer Bees in this Game 1 championship to 9-0 for against the Wolfpac. They are definitely setting an example this Game 1 as Eric Johnson from the stretch. Ball inside against Goulet. Johnson from the stretch. Caught a strike against Goulet, which is now the count even at 1-1. Johnson doing as much as he can to limit down the damage as he's from the stretch. Ball is pitched inside. Brings the count now to 2-1 against Goulet. Johnson from the stretch. Ball is pitched inside once again. 3-1 against Goulet. Johnson 3-1. And he walks the batter, which brings in another run. With the game now 10-0. Ryan Royal coming up to the plate. Ryan Royal in the second inning hits a solo shot. Ball hit into orbit as he comes up to the plate. Possibly looking to clean the bases with maybe another shot. That ball is hit hard toward Brett Smith as Royal lines out to end the inning as the runners are stranded. But the Killer Bees scored 3 this half of the inning. As we head into the top of the 6th inning, looking to see if the Wolfpac can come back from this, as they showed in the game against the Road Warriors. Seeing if they can repeat this process once again. As Brzezinski comes up, as he has kept the game down. Only given up 5 hits, no runs this game. Starting off this half of the inning, Joe Paduglia, the power-hitting left fielder. As that ball is outside. As the count is now 1-0 for Paduglia, the right fielder. Sorry. As Brzezinski from the windup As the count is now even at 1-1. And Paduglia trying to start off this inning for the Wolfpac. As that ball is inside. As the count is now 1-2. As he's from the windup, Brzezinski throws a pitch, and the ball is up as almost hitting. And Paduglia, the lefty power bat, as he prepares for the pitch. And that ball is hit far and out of play, foul. As the count stays at 2-2. And Paduglia trying to stretch this at bat as much as he can. In helping the Wolfpac case and trying to score. As the count is now full 3-2. As in Paduglia takes the walk, bringing up the third baseman, Joe Torre. And Paduglia now 56 walks on the year as he leads the league in walks. Joe Torre up to the plate as he swings at the ball, hitting the gap. As Jake Alvarado makes the play at center, has to run a little bit toward the gap, and he makes the play. As there is now 1 out this inning, bringing up Anthony Alvarez. In the top of the 6th, with the Killer Bees up by 10 and the Wolfpac 0. Alvarez with one out comes up to the plate, facing Brzezinski, as he has been doing everything he can for the Killer Bees in his Game 1 championship, as that ball is caught just a bit outside. Inside on Alvarez. As the count is now 2-0. Bringing the count down. Back up to 3-0. Brzezinski possibly getting himself in a bit of trouble as he, from the stretch, walks Alvarez for ball 4. Brzezinski taking a second on the mound. As there are now runners on first and second with 1 out. Bringing up Jesus Salcedo, the shortstop for the Wolfpac in this Game 1. As Brzezinski comes up from the stretch. Facing Salcedo. Salcedo hit this ball there, right on the line as Salcedo's running. And Paduglia comes around and scores. As there is a slight bit of controversy from the Killer Bees, as they believe that ball was foul. A controversial play on a double by Salcedo, bringing in a run, which now brings up the lead. And it cuts the lead by 1. The Killer Bees up by 10. The Wolfpac now at 1 run. Looked like another mound visit. No movement in the Killer Bees bullpen. as the second baseman, Mark Demko, comes up to the plate. As the runners are now at second and third. Brzezinski from the stretch. Strike one on the day. Brzezinski gets ahead with one out this half of the inning. One run has scored. As he is from the stretch, comes set, throws the ball inside for 1-1. Looks like this half of the inning, the Wolfpac are doing what they did against the Road Warriors, as they're trying to bring in some more runs at Demko. Fouls off this pitch. The count is now 1-2. Brzezinski from the stretch. Demko out of the way. Ball almost hits him for the count now being at 2-2. Demko takes a breath, steps back in the box. As Brzezinski comes from the stretch, comes set, throws a pitch. Outside, as that is called a ball. The count full now at 3-2. As Demko's looking to get on base any way he can. As Brzezinski from the stretch, ball is pitched, swings and fouls it off. The ball stays 3-2. Brett Smith on deck as Demko heads back into the box with Brzezinski from the stretch. Gets the call from the catcher, Cooper Edwards, and he comes set. Throws a pitch. Ball is fouled off once again. Demko doing his job and extending this at bat as much as he can. As there is still no movement in the Killer Bees bullpen. As Brzezinski gets the call from the catcher, comes set, and he throws the pitch. Ball is outside as the bases are now loaded for Brett Smith. Demko walks to first base. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are here in the Yinzer Pro Baseball Confederacy. This is game one of the championship. The Killer Bees lead the Wolfpac 10-1 as the Wolfpac have scored a run this half of the inning. As the bases are loaded with one out as Brett Smith faces Brzezinski from the stretch. As that ball is inside for ball one. From the stretch. Ball is inside once more. On Brett Smith. As that ball is caught a strike. As the count is now 2-1. As the ball now called 3-1 on the day. as Brzezinski from the stretch facing Brett Smith. The count is now 3-1. See what he does here as that ball is ball 4 now. As Brzezinski now walks Brett Smith, bringing in a run, bringing in Anthony Alvarado, the catcher. Brings the run now to 10-2. Wolfpac looking to bring in some more with the dangerous Cody Lovejoy up to the plate as there is movement in the Killer Bees bullpen with Chase Martin. As Brzezinski from the stretch. Ball is a strike. Pitch is called a strike. Sorry about that, guys. As Brzezinski from the stretch comes set, throws the pitch. As Cody Lovejoy swings and misses and fouls it off for strike 2. Brzezinski from the stretch. That ball slightly outside. Great eye by Cody Lovejoy as the count is now 1-2. Brzezinski from the stretch. Swing and miss for Cody Lovejoy. As with that being said, Jacob Buckley comes up to the plate. Called strike. As Brzezinski looking to minimize the damage down to 2 as he is up. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out this inning. From the stretch, he deals. Jacob Buckley swings and misses as the count is now 0-2. Jacob Buckley. On an inside pitch, which is controversial. However, he is struck out. As that ends the inning, the Wolfpack score 2. If you are tuning in this Yinzer Pro Baseball Championship, Game 1, the away Wolfpack are facing the home Killer Bees, as the Killer Bees have opened this game wide open in the 4th inning, bringing up their lead to 10, and the Wolfpack scored 2 last inning, which has them at 10-2 currently. Eric Johnson, the knuckleballer, comes in for another inning. As the movement in the Killer Bees bullpen dwindles down, looks as if they're going to get Brzezinski another run this next inning. As we head into the bottom of the 6th inning, As we lead off the inning, Nick Dabrowski, the DH, facing the knuckleballer Eric Johnson. Pretty call pitch for strike one. As Johnson throws a pitch and the ball is low. As the count is now even at 1-1. Johnson from the windup. Dabrowski swings and fouls it off as that ball is out of play for strike two. As the count is now 1-2. As he's from the windup, Johnson throws the pitch. Ball is hit towards center field, and looks like Cody Lovejoy had a little bit of trouble, but he makes the play and he gets the out for the first out of the inning. As Trey Hunt comes up to the plate. Eric Johnson from the windup throws the pitch. Trey Hunt swings and misses. Ground ball to Joe Torre as he grounds out for the second out of the inning. Bringing up Cooper Edwards, the right-handed hitting catcher for the Killer Bees. As there is once again movement in the Killer Bees bullpen as Chase Martin gets ready. Possibly could be the end of the day for Przinsky, as he has done a great job in limiting the runs with a great help from his offensive lineup for the Killer Bees. As that ball is swung and missed for strike one. Johnson from the windup. Comes set, throws the pitch. Cooper Edwards swings up as that ball looks like it's still in play. And just out of play as the count is now 0-2 for Edwards. We appreciate everyone tuning in. As the ball is outside, bringing up the count to 1-2. Since there's 2 outs this inning. Eric Johnson from the windup. Ball is inside as the count is now 2-2. The Killer Bees have blown this game wide open as they are up. They are separated from 8 runs against the Wolfpac, who have been shut down to only 2 runs this inning, as Cooper Edwards hits his ball up to Mark Demko as the ball is caught for the third out of the inning. And it looks as this, yes. J.J. Przinsky has pitched toward the 6th inning, and he finishes up the game only giving up 2 runs and 5 hits. As Chase Martin, who has been shutting down the door these last few innings he has pitched, as he does seem to do this once again to solidify this game 1 for the Killer Bees. And we are back this half of the inning as we are in the top of the 7th. As the Wolfpac are trying to stay alive with Chase Martin out up on the mound pitching today, looking to shut down the door and solidify this game 1 to bring the Killer Bees up in the series in the championship. As Slayton Vaughn comes up to the plate, the leadoff hitter for this half of the inning. Chase Martin from the stretch. Call from the catcher. Comes set. Throws a pitch 4. Strike 1. Vaughn out 0-1. As Chase Martin comes set, throws a pitch. Ball just a bit outside as the count is now 1-1. Chase Martin from the stretch. Comes set, throws a pitch. Swing and misses. Swings and fouls it off. As the count is now 1-2. Chase Martin looking to make a quick first out this half of the inning. Martin comes set, throws a pitch, and that ball gets through the middle as Slayton Vaughn gets a hit this 7th inning as Joe Impaduglia comes up to the plate. The left-handed hitting, Howard right-handed right fielder. As Chase Martin gives a look to Vaughn at first. With no outs in the inning. That ball is a bit outside as Martin faces Impaduglia. Martin from the stretch. Ball outside. 2-0 now. Martin looking here to shut the door down against the Wolfpac as a runner on at first. Martin now brings the count now to 2-1 as that ball is caught a strike against Impaduglia, hitting the outside corner. Vaughn at first. Impaduglia swings and grounds ball. Reese takes the ball, and he makes the play at first as he doubles up, takes an unassisted double play. As the Wolfpac are down to their final out as Joe Torre comes up to the plate, facing Chase Martin, who has succeeded thus far and looking to shut the door down for the Wolfpac. Chase Martin from the stretch. Joe Torre grounds out. Tyler Reese makes the play, and he gets the ball toward first, which ends the game. The final scoreline. Killer Bees, 10 runs, 8 hits, no errors, as the Wolfpac take a loss in this game 1 for the series. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we look to see you back tomorrow for game 2. Here at the Yinzer Pro Baseball Confederacy. We will see you tomorrow for game 2 as the Killer Bees play against the Wolfpac. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow.